Testing.
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 Testing. Testing.
We begin the video by making strange noises. If you guys like it, please hit the like button. If you don't, then please hit the like button.
Wait, is this really the intro?
I guess we'll just have to make up something.
No, this cannot be the intro to the podcast. We weren't just doing a random test.
Really? Is that what we're doing? I thought we were just. I thought we just came on here to like make strange noises.
No, silly.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
No, hi everybody. I guess I wasn't aware that we were actually recording this for a purpose beyond testing.
Oh yeah, we're not. We just thought it'd be a good idea to introduce a new element to the Let's Play channel. Well, actually, the Hurricane 500,000 channel. I probably shouldn't say that because it sounds awkward when Hurricane 500,000 channel.
Okay, so here's the deal. I thought it would be a pretty interesting idea if we started doing a podcast. Kind of like the after game with Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon I did with Hiroaski or Slap Happy Comedy. Yeah, something like that. And it actually came out of me recognizing that I have a very hard time bouncing off of Hurricane when we do actual gameplay videos. So kind of in order to have better energy, I thought, hey, let's try a podcast. Okay,
yeah. So I think this might work. If not, then let's see what we got. Now, first of all, I want to point out something that I'm thinking about doing the podcast on Sundays. If anybody is interested.
Yes.
Though I'm pretty sure you guys aren't because I said it wrong.
Before Sunday, right? This one is.
This one I think this is going on either Saturday or Sunday.
Okay,
it might.
so this one.
I might.
Okay.
And like I want to make say. I want to talk about Patreon. We might add podcasts there, so I'm not gonna be able to display it on. I'm not gonna be able to upload it on the Patreon channel, but I am gonna like put it on YouTube because you guys support and you guys get more podcasts. That's the deal, right?
So something with Patreon. I don't think we figured that out yet because this is just a brand new idea. I don't even think we have a name for this podcast yet. So
Chatterbox Let's Plays.
Is that really?
Chatterbox, shut up and talk. Well, Nostalgia Critic had that. Doug Walker watches the video and be like, what the hell, dude? Why are you trying to take away my freaking... That's our title.
Oh, jeez. I think we should just have our fans, dear fans,
decide?
Yeah, have them give suggestions and...
that's gonna be hard because I'm not a gamer. Well, actually, I play games from my childhood, and it's gonna be awkward that they're gonna be like, "Hey, guess what? New game, Hurricane, do it."
No. I'm saying that they suggest a name for this podcast.
Oh, okay.
Like what would you call this podcast? We're just
Hurricane makes noises while Kelly talks. You begin the video by making strange noises?
Apparently that's what we do. I wasn't even aware that we started actually recording.
Okay. So are you ready to start? What game are we gonna talk about?
Yes, actually, before we start talking about your game, I wanted to ask you, what are you currently working on?
Well, I feel like this is an interview.
Yeah, it kind of is, because right now I'm asking you so that you can tell all your wonderful subscribers what are you working on?
Oh wow. Oh god, I gotta make sure my hair is calm. Hang on a second.
No. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so helpful considering that you don't got a mirror. Camera.
Where's the mirror? I can't even look at myself in the mirror.
Why would you need a mirror?
Well, if I'm gonna be an interview, I have to look professional. I can't just come out here looking all
You're being interviewed by me.
Oh, well, okay. See, my name is Derek, and I want,
No.
How many sick days do I get?
0, because you're a YouTuber and your name is not Derek. And this isn't actually an interview. This is me, TrainerKelly, asking you, hey, what are you currently working on?
Okay, well, I'm currently working on Well, we just finished Wind Waker. So I'm.
By finished, you mean?
What?
You mean we recorded an episode? We didn't actually complete it.
I sound weird doing this.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so we just finished doing Wind Waker with the episode with Topperpa.
Yeah.
And before that I was doing what was it, Ocarina of Time 3D because I hated Majora's I hit a Minish Cap's library phase, so I'm just not ready to go back to that.
And you uploaded the library.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah. Not a lot of people seem to like it. I mean, one person commented, "You're good." He shares my pain, and it's the side quest is not really that good. It's not fun. And I've actually scripted Mario RPG. Yeah. Woo! Hurricane, you do it so fast. I know.
But
I'm fast.
But it still needs to be edited by me.
Oh yeah.
Still haven't done that, but to be fair, I probably have only gone on my computer in like the past 2 days.
Oh yeah, yeah. We haven't been down there because the basement is freezing cold. So I am like trying to avoid the computer as much as I can. So don't think I've forgotten about you guys. I'm trying to be professional. Throw me a freaking bone here.
What? What's that a quote from?
It's a quote from Austin Powers.
Wait, is it really?
Kelly, you just don't get the joke, do you? You don't.
Not now.
Shh. Now.
www.com.
Shh. Knock knock, who's there? Oh, now you ruined the joke. See, this is why I don't like working with people, because they don't understand me of my sense of humor.
What's his name? Dr. Evil?
You never even heard of me? In my bad imitation of a bald guy who's doing a poor imitation of Dr. Evil? Now then.
Just get into Austin Powers.
Oh yeah. Now, but we're not here for Austin Powers. We're here to discuss 2 things that
Besides from your channel.
Oh yeah, we're here to discuss 2 things that one I'm excited for, and one I'm scratching my head like, what is this?
Same. So, what are we talking about, honeybee?
I want to talk about Hyrule Warriors. So,
DX or whatever.
Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Switch. So you guys, I should tell you, you know, I don't really like. I'm not the kind of guy who's all like, wow, look at that new Nintendo game. It's really good. I'm gonna go out and buy it. No, I don't geek out like that. I mean, you know, no offense to all of you. No offense to all of you, but like, you know, there's not a games that I'm interested for unless it's Mario Odyssey or hell, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon 3. I wish they could make Luigi's Mansion Dark 3.
They better make that game.
Oh yeah.
They really better.
But anyway, so I think I was like playing a game or whatever, and then Knucklehead Tori messaged me. She's like, "Hurricane, look at this new Hyrule Warriors game," and I'm like, "What?" So I go to watch it, and I'm like, "Dude, this is perfect." And I gotta tell you, dudes, I love Hyrule Warriors.
Me too.
Man, we finally, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a new Zelda game, but it's like we get to play Hyrule Warriors on the go.
Yes, and also just like you and me really enjoyed Hyrule Warriors.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like when we first played it, it was super fun. Like, I mean,
a lot of fun.
Like, it was really nice that we could do 2-player co-op.
Oh yeah, even if it's a little laggy. Just saying.
We could do 2-player on like local co-op.
Oh yeah.
Which is really cool.
Definitely. Yeah.
So I'm talking about the original Hyrule Warriors.
Oh yeah.
The storyline was kind of ridiculous, but that's okay. It was definitely. My husband describes it as like fan fiction.
Like a topper said, it was made more like fan fiction than tiny game.
Yeah, no, but it was fun.
It was.
Really
it's
fun.
Hyrule. I like Hyrule Warriors. It's a great game.
I feel like too it was a great like pick up and play. Like you didn't really have to do too many complicated things, and
yeah, they took elements from like other Zelda games and put it all into one. They, of course, you know, Mew doesn't speak.
Of course.
And
he goes through proxy.
Link, go that way and do things.
Proxy. I can't believe they called the fairy proxy.
Proxy clean.
Well, do you know what proxy is?
I have no idea.
It means like something that you go through.
Go through? What do you mean go through?
Link speaks through proxy. Proxy is like when you like.
Oh.
Have you ever like when you were in school and they blocked things from the internet? Did you ever go onto those websites that let you access websites that were blocked by your school?
Yeah. One of them would have to be MySpace. Who remembers that?
Yeah, but like in order to log onto them at school, you had to go onto a website that let you go around. That in itself
Oh,
is a proxy.
okay, so basically proxy speaks for mute. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's such a funny name.
Poor mute, man. Link has got to talk in the Zelda games. That'd be really awful. Like Proxy walks up to Zelda and she goes, "Link, did you save the town?" Proxy goes, "Yes, princess, I did. I did everything. I killed monsters and I killed more monsters and I screamed hiya for like about 5 minutes. It was a lot of fun. Also, I think you are really cute. You have beautiful hair." And then Link is just like, no.
Stop, don't tell me all that.
Stop it.
Don't say all that to her. No. Okay.
Cut it out.
What else?
But yeah.
And then the Hyrule Warriors 3DS, which you don't like because the graphics are terrible.
Yeah, they have one version of the Wii U, the original version, which is beautiful, and then you have the poo-poo platter of the 3DS version, which is terrible.
But I love Linkle.
Oh yeah, Linkle was fun. It was great, like watching. It was great, like seeing, like I guess the quality of like the cutscenes in AVI or MP4 format, but at the same time, playing the game on the 3DS was garbage because it's like you're. It's like
prettiest.
I mean, it's like you're something's melted on your screen. It's horrible to look at.
I felt like the frame rate though was a lot better than the Wii U.
Yeah, but unless if you want to go out and buy another new 3DS just to play Hyrule Warriors again.
Yeah.
But the good news is that they actually took the water down from the limitation 3DS, and you can actually play the good levels like Wind Waker to the Nintendo 3D
to the Nintendo
Switch.
Yeah, so the new Hyrule Warriors is basically a complete edition that's gonna be on the Switch. That's essentially what it is.
I'm looking forward to that, and I'm also looking forward to liking the game and hating the game. Liking the game to experiencing it, and hating it to go after all
adventure map.
to hunt down all the gold Skulltulas.
But it's fine. But honeybee, you know that I'll be with you on the entire thing.
I know.
It'll be awesome.
Nintendo. Oh my! I know they're not gonna do this, but please. Add voice acting for every character. Please remove the 300,000 limit of removing a single weapon skill. And please let us customize our weapons. Please. That's all I'm asking you, Nintendo. Please.
I'll be honest. I was actually thinking that because they voice acted Breath of the Wild, that they should voice act to the complete edition of Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
I actually think it would be appropriate.
I think so too, because this game should have had voice acting from the start.
Well, they even set it up to have voice acting, and they didn't do voice acting.
I know it's like they got the acting, but they forgot the voice. It's like acting movements.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I'm excited to play. I'm excited that it has all the DLC.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the Wind Waker stages on the Switch.
They added the Link and Zelda's Breath of the Wild outfits, which
is
cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this: it's really good to see the cell shaded look into like the actual graphical look on the Hyrule Warriors style. It's really cool.
For Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild and Skyward Sword 2 both had kind of a more cell.
Oh god, I've never played Skyward Sword.
Me neither.
And I don't think I'm ever going to.
I probably will at some point, but I just don't know when.
Oh yeah.
We need new Wii emotes.
Oh god, I'm not looking forward to like shaking my hand and be like, I got carpal tunnel, my hand hurts, yeah, Nintendo, I'm shooing you like Mario Party 9. But
so what else?
Yeah, there's the things I want to say about Hyrule Warriors that I'm like, I really hope that you can actually like transfer save files.
I doubt it.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, like I said, Hyrule Warriors is one of those games that you can just continue playing over and over again.
Oh man, it's gonna pain me when we play it from the beginning because I won't have Sia or Linkle.
Oh yeah, you'll probably just play as like Zelda or Sheik.
I want Linkle or Sia. They are literally the only two characters I really like to play. Zelda, like if I have nobody else to play, then I'll play as Zelda, but really, come on. Sia and Linkle is where it's at.
Oh, I just gotta say one thing though. They call her Sia. I mean, it's like they forgot that. It's like they can't come up with a name for the character, so they just went to the karate class and here that's going, hiya, 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 and then Sia, and then Nintendo, and one of the Nintendo executives or producers were like, and then Miyamoto was like, that is it! Calling her Sia! What the hell? That's my Miyamoto voice, anybody. This is no disrespect to the man. That's the voice I've been trying to, like, get out for some time, so get used to it.
Oh, jeez.
Perfect!
I've heard that quite a bit.
His name is Sia! Write it down. I like it.
See ya!
See ya!
See ya!
Oh, Encia has a brother named Wataya! Oh, actually that's that's Iwata's name. Wata! Iwata!
Oh, recipes, Iwata.
Oh yeah. Requiescat in pace, Iwata. Okay,
so the other thing, besides from Hyrule Warriors Complete Edition that was announced, there's also Nintendo Labo.
All I gotta say is, Nintendo, what were you thinking? It's a cardboard box that you can build. Like, it's like your dad bought a TV, and then your kid is using that box to make a pretend television show. Like, they're going behind the box and like pretend they're on the newscast. It's kind of like that with Nintendo Labo. Kelly showed it to me, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I was kind of curious of what you would think, because when I watched it, I got really confused, because I kind of expected when they were making that announcement, because it kind of sounded like it was going to be really big, but I saw it, I was just like, okay, I don't really get it. And I actually had to Google, I'm like, what's the point? And one of the news articles I read actually pointed out that essentially, like, kind of almost replaces the peripherals, like the more expensive ones. Like, when you had, like, the Wii, for instance, like, you could get, like, a tennis racket, you could get a golf club, you could get, you know, the steering wheel for Mario Kart.
We should call this game Nintendo Carpal Tunnel.
Guitar Hero with the guitars, or Rock Band with not just the guitars but also like the other band pieces.
Yep.
Those are all peripherals, and do you know what they cost? Quite a lot to make. But cardboard is cheap. And so essentially you can build these peripherals with Nintendo Labo, from my understanding, and when you buy them, they're like $60, but they come with 5 different games.
Yeah, and again, do we actually have to buy the box with it? It
comes with the cardboard box.
It just seems kind of silly just to make a game out of cardboard box. I mean, how would that work? You just put your Switch in a box and then you just make a rocket ship?
So from the looks of it,
no disrespect. Yeah, I mean, no disrespect or insult to the executives in any way, but it's like you have a 5-year-old child be like, make a game out of box. It's a good idea. Do it now. And it's like, okay, we made a rocket ship. Nintendo Labo. You get to make a choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Did you
see the things though that like in the video, those things that kind of like walk and you could kind of like almost crash them into each other? I thought that was ridiculous.
That's funny.
It was like basically like a remote control car. I was just like, what the heck? I mean, that was really cool, but I'm just like, I don't think I would personally use
Nintendo, you're funny. I mean, you come up with the most craziest designs. I mean, Kelly said this like a few months ago. When I first got the Nintendo Switch, I gave her the controller, and you know what she said? It looks like a rocket ship.
Oh yeah, when you put the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons onto that plastic controller thing, it looks like a rocket ship or a jetpack.
Oh, how about Nintendo Rocket Switch? How about that? The Nintendo Jetpack. The A and B buttons are in the controls, and you get to steer it with the controls, and you get to like...
And you get to move around everywhere.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Oh, man.
You get to like... be like the Buzz Lightyear, but except without the thing, but...
Oh,
jeez. Oh, God. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited for Hyrule Warriors, and I'm going to be playing it constantly.
Yeah, I'm excited about the Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, yeah. And we are definitely going to do a Let's Abridge of Hyrule Warriors.
Yes, please, let's do that this time. We did do a playthrough, which is somewhere on the channel, but it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I think somebody commented, you know who you are. You were like, somebody was like, oh, you're complaining about there's 2 links in the game or something. I'm like, just to let you guys know, this was like the first time we've actually played the game, so we did not know that if you pick a character, the character you're supposed to play as is following the character you chose. So it's like, oh, okay, so all right.
Yeah,
whatever.
It looks really, really silly.
Yeah, it's like, Link? Here!
Did you really just go see ya?
Link is like what do you call those, like, the people with the top hat and the glasses on their eye and the mustache?
Gentleman?
Oh, chap. Oh, chap. Yeah.
Oh, chap. Yeah. So what do you guys think about the Hyrule Warriors Complete Edition and Nintendo Labo? Like what do you think?
Nintendo Labo? Nintendo Labo! Nintendo Laboratory!
Labo.
Reggie, get out of my laboratory!
I wonder why did they call it Labo? So
Labo.
I think even if they were supposed to be like Japanese for lab, I think it would be Labu.
Well,
Labo. Unless it's short for laboratory.
I don't know. Talk to Japan. They're the ones who make video games.
I know. They also
Hi, Nico-san!
Wii U. The Nintendo Switch though was really well named, and it makes sense. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's literally the best name you could come up with.
Well,
that.
You know, oh yeah, like there's gonna be there's a Nintendo Switch, and their future games, the Nintendo Switcheroo, where you can like switch controllers.
You can take the screen and cut it in half and attach one controller to it.
And now for the new Nintendo generation, the Nintendo Switcher Weenie. You can roast hot dogs with a Switch if you're hungry, because we like you and we want you to keep buying our stuff. It's the most ridiculous way to get for marketing.
You know, just a thought about the Switch. I kind of hope that they come out with a smaller edition, if that makes sense.
Smaller edition?
Yeah, like I noticed when holding the whole thing, it's kind of wide, and I kind of would like it just a bit smaller.
Oh yeah,
I know
I
some
feel
of the
that.
details would be lost, but I'm fine with that. Because I kind of want something a bit more easier to hold.
Well, yeah, I mean the Switch is pretty big. Yeah. Pause. It's I mean, I do like the fact that you can actually like play it at a console, and then you can just take it anywhere you want. It's a good idea.
It really is. Like that's brilliant.
Yeah, because they called it Nintendo NX or something like that.
That was the code name.
Oh, okay.
But then they called it the Nintendo Switch, and I'm like, that is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if they're ever gonna like port Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. If there's a few ideas I would say about the Nintendo Switch, I would have said that this game would have been perfect for 3DS backwards compatibility, because they have the tiniest cards.
Yeah,
on the case.
Though I personally actually think that the Wii U would have been better, just because of the two screens. On the Switch, you don't have two screens. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even though I know that technically the Switch has a touchscreen, but you barely use it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good for me, because I don't really like touching. I don't really like putting my fingerprints on screens.
I know you don't.
Also, I wanted to say though, with Hyrule Warriors, I would have loved to have Majora's Mask levels and Breath of the Wild levels in Hyrule Warriors. Even
I'll be honest, I kind of was hoping for a Hyrule Warriors sequel.
I would have definitely rather have a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited about the Complete Edition, although it's another, like, you know, brought over from the Wii U, which I noticed that I feel like Nintendo's doing that a lot. They're taking games that were originally on the Wii U and having them essentially ported over, maybe with enhancements.
Well, yeah. I mean, in the Nintendo 3DS era, it was more of like, well, not just the 3DS era. It's more like you've played Ocarina of Time 4 times on the N64, another gold card on the GameCube, and the eShop or Wii Shop or whatever. Now you can buy it again, but with no improvements ever, other than the graphical things on the Nintendo 3DS. Here you go.
I know.
Nintendo. That's a Legend of Zelda HD Wind Waker on the Wii U, and then you have Twilight Princess, and it's like, why are you delaying?
Stop delaying and give us something else.
It's like,
I have to say, I'm really happy that Wind Waker came back.
Oh yeah.
Windy Waker, Windy Waker, Windy. I love Wind Waker. They could put that on the Switch.
Oh yeah, I would be happy. I'm starting to love Wind Waker. I wonder what kind of new Zelda game they would do for the Switch.
That's not Breath of the Wild.
Oh god.
Well, I would think Breath of the Wild kind of is like a
It's
almost like a blank slate kind of thing, so it's really raw. So maybe I think everybody who watches the channel by now knows that we both are not fans of Breath of the Wild.
No, we're not.
He has trouble with the difficulty, and honestly, I have.
It's not the trouble with the difficulty. It's just more like why this game could have been so much better, especially with the DLC. Like I said, you should be able to play as champions. You should be able to explore their background and what they like or why they become this and that. We should be able to like fight the Ganon as you should be able to like fight Calamity Ganon as their memories or something like that. Also, the guy who did Aside with Salt, he said that they should start with 100 years ago and then build up to 100 years later. Now, I noticed that some of the Zelda games like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess, they have phases. Phase 1 in Ocarina of Time, you start off with young Link, you get all these gems, you go to Hyrule Castle, and then that's about it. He meets Ganon and he gets shot by a ball. He's alive, and then he goes the Temple of Time. He's resurrected as an adult 7 years later, and that's phase 2. Twilight Princess, you get the shards or whatever, and then he meets up with Zant, turns into a werewolf, and then he gets the Master Sword, and then phase 2 you find more shards. I feel like Breath of the Wild could have done something like that to make a little twist.
Just like, hey,
but
just go right to Ganon, which I don't know if that's just because of the freestyle, but I mean, we could both go on and on about what we didn't like about the game and what we really wanted, but I feel like that's just kind of like, And
he didn't have any dialogue.
So.
Yeah, but anyway, that's moving on. God, is there anything else we could talk about?
Yes, I had something, but now I can't remember.
Remember. Is that annoying you?
No,
okay.
I actually just can't remember. There was something I wanted to.
Nintendo Labo?
No, it was something
Wind Waker?
else. No.
Waffles?
No.
Eggs and bacon?
Why would it be any of those?
Donuts?
No. No.
The sky is beautiful.
No. I actually can't remember at all. I don't remember. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess we can wrap it up here. I guess you guys.
Something about Hyrule Warriors and see.
No.
Okay.
No. No, it had nothing to do with video games. It had something to do with, I think, your YouTube channel, but I can't remember.
Oh, is it Mario? Is it Oh, let's see. Podcast?
No, but I guess we could just end it here.
All right.
So thank you guys for listening to us ramble for like the past half an hour.
For like 28 minutes. 28. Hold on. And then another 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
I oversee this. So
if you guys enjoy this, make sure to hit the like button. I said like, comment.
Yeah, like this video. Hit the bell if you are subscribed.
I hope I'm not really too annoying for you guys. I have too much energy.
The other thing too is if you guys have an idea of what we should call this podcast, let us know below, and let us know what else you would like to. Oh, now I remember. I wanted you to talk about the video games you've been playing recently.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're not leaving quite yet.
No, you guys are staying. You guys are our hostages. You will stay and listen to us whether you want us to.
No, they can literally exit out.
Okay, so I've been playing on the Nintendo Switch. I've been playing Mario Odyssey. I've beaten the game, but I'm going back to playing it because Mario Odyssey is beautiful. A lot better than Breath of the Wild. I did not expect to like a Mario game, because usually Mario games I'm just like, oh god, this is boring. This is just the same thing they do every time.
I don't like Mario games at all. I think they are extremely boring, and I just don't like side-scrolling platforms. The 3D ones are a bit better, but they're still really boring to me.
Yeah.
This game, Mario Odyssey, was fantastic.
It was. It's a great game, and even though if it doesn't have Luigi in it, I mean, I wish. If there's minor nitpicks, if I had to say about Mario Odyssey, I would say that I think it's a little too much to collect the power moons, and some of the missions, like, oh, I don't know, putting goats in their circles. And the horrible run around.
I thought they were sheep.
Sheeps, goats, whatever. Putting a ketchup, aiming the ketchup in your burger with the Wii remote.
What is that?
No. Okay, and the invisible running around a circle, really? And trying to match the things while they're invisible? Why do you have me do all this?
Because
are you
they
trying to get us to hate you? And where's the melee, Nintendo? Why do I have to have two buttons map the same thing? A and B's jump, X and Y's run, L and R's camera. Why can't we just have a melee button? I don't want to jump on enemies. I want to punch the crap out of them. Poo, poo, poo.
That's kind of what Cappy's for, though. You chuck Cappy and Cappy's like,
oh, that's fun. Whee!
Let me chuck my cap and make sure that it hits the enemies before it hits me.
Cappy! Wait, I'm Bowser! It's me, Bowser! I'm Bowser, and I'm going to be the best hero I can be by failing to actually become a hero!
Woo! Yeah, so what else have you been playing?
I've been playing Pokken Tournament, and the game is actually... It was fun, but it was a lot of struggling because I don't even know how to get to promotion test. I'm kind of like going through the list and it's telling me, oh, your rank is higher, but then your rank is lower, so I'm not exactly sure how it works.
I think you have to get to a certain rank level, like within a certain level, between like 1 and some other number.
Yeah.
And when you hit that, which is dependent on the number of wins you have, then you can go up.
And also, I've been struggling on Splatoon.
Splatoon 2.
Yeah, I hate the ranking system in that game because I was high on Salmon Run, but then I got lower again because I disconnected, and it's like, really? You're gonna put me low because I lost connection, and you know, it wasn't. I just lost interest. Unless if you're playing with friends and it's a lot of fun. And that's pretty much it. If I had the money, I would run out and go buy Hyrule Warriors. We were originally gonna play ARMS, but I didn't have the money for that.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Is there anything else we can talk about?
You also played Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Origins.
Oh yeah. I don't like Origins. I don't.
You like the story in
Origins. Yeah, the story. Like Ubisoft has a great job with story writing. The story is like really good, but then like
you didn't like the gameplay.
It's the fact that the controls is just so awkward. I've never had a game where like you can hit the L or the R button 3 to like lock on, while you have like L and R to like, you know, use your bow and whatnot. It's just
I have to say, well, so for those of you who don't play Assassin's Creed Origins is the newest one in the franchise. The last one was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and for Assassin's Creed Origin, they did a bit of an overhaul of the combat system. Before, they were kind of more of time-based actions, and you kind of hit the buttons and try to avoid your enemies and counterattack and stuff, but they did more of a very the new one is kind of a bit more offensive.
Yeah. And
you can kind of slash. It reminds me kind of well, a traditional Zelda game. It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. It kind of falls into that.
You know, I gotta say though, like, I stopped playing Assassin's Creed after Revelations because, you know, like after when they killed off Desmond, it was kind of it for me. I loved the Ezio trilogy. I loved Brotherhood. I loved its combat system. You hit enemies like 3 times and you start chaining enemies. That was a lot of fun for me. With Origins, it's not about the combat, it's more like the controls, because I find myself like struggling how to get up and down. You have to press another button, and you have to hold a button a lot in that game, I've noticed. And the second thing I didn't like about the game is the fact that you're pretty much forced to go on side quests. Your level's not high enough, you're not mad enough for the stage, go back and do side quests!
Yeah, you didn't like that. I'm fine with the side quests, but I actually really enjoy side quests in Assassin's Creed. In Unity in particular, and in Assassin's Creed 3, I actually really enjoyed the side quests. They were probably like among the things.
Oh yeah, like I don't mind side quests, but I don't like to be forced to do it.
I get it, because you are kind of more or less forced to do that, because you have to grind in Origins, which I didn't like. I actually think if it required you to grind, I think it should have been. They actually had levels this time around.
Yeah, I think the game would have done better without levels.
But I liked that you can change the difficulty. I mean, like when I say levels, I mean difficulty. You could change the difficulty, and I actually think that they should have based the grind. Like if they wanted you to grind, it should have like the heaviest grind should have been on Nightmare. But and like kind of like when it's easy, when it's on easy mode though, like it should be so quick. Like it should be so quick to level up and well, easy, but it didn't feel like that, and you were even having trouble when on the easy mode.
Oh yeah.
But I actually sat and watched you play it, which made me feel, which at first I was like, because it was my Christmas present, but afterward I was like, you know what, this is fine, because I know he just wants me to get through the story, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go play these side quests, level up, and have some fun exploring.
I'm sorry.
I love to explore Assassin's Creed.
I like Bayek. I know you're not real, but I like you, but that line, dude. My wife. My wife.
You cannot get over that line, because I understand the delivery was kind of awkward, because he just says my wife, but like it doesn't even feel like he's totally like, oh wow, I'm in love with this amazing woman.
That like the way he's like Ubisoft. What the, like, this is gonna be the funniest, awkward, and most weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Like, I get that he hasn't seen his wife for, like, how long, but...
adores her.
Yeah, but... My wife. My wife. I mean, isn't it sort of like I haven't seen my friend in a long time, I'd be like, my pal. My pal.
No, it's just a delivery, because he just says, my wife.
My wife.
It's not even like he's like, my wife.
My wife. Oh, my wife. Like, my wife. My wife.
That stuck out to you. I don't know. I enjoyed.
And also, too, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the character interactions wasn't really there. Like, if you compare, like, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood with, like, Leonardo da Vinci and Ezio's family, like, you sometimes see, like, his mom sometimes, and, like, during the missions. And Leonardo da Vinci, like, has a role. You get to see Uncle Mario doing, like, all sorts of things. But in Origins, though, he only gets to see his best friend for, like, in the beginning of the game, and that's it. And then, like, until you get to the end of the game, somewhat, and then it's like, my friend is died! No! My friend! What have you done to my friend? I'm gonna kill all of you for hurting my friend!
Yeah, just kind of like, I don't feel anything for this character.
We don't even know much about him, other than that, they just had, like, a handshake.
Yeah, it just,
And then Ubisoft is like, stop bashing our games! Stop it!
No, like I'm enjoying Origins. I've been playing it slowly. I do know that the DLC for it just came out today.
Does it have a story?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. Okay. But I thought you didn't want to.
I mean,
but what if it's like you have to be? What if you're gonna get insta killed? Like when you see those enemies with the death symbol, yeah, no, here. I
mean, the goodest thing about Assassin's Creed is the story.
I also really enjoyed the gameplay, but I think my issue with Origins gameplay is that I'm not used to it.
I mean,
I kind of wish I could custom map my buttons.
Yeah. I mean, I like having one button is attack, one button is shield, the other button is, you know, bow and arrow, and then like you don't really get to like select your in Brotherhood, like you get to like use the D-pad to select your weapons. I think it pauses, or maybe it's like a quick map. I haven't played in a while. I have to check.
Actually, I think in one of these Assassin's Creed games, you hit one of the basically like the ZR triggers, sort of thing. I don't remember if that's actually what it's called, but you hit those back ones. And one of them brought up basically the weapons choice menu, and it kind of paused it, and you could choose, and then they changed it to the directional pad. But I still would take the directional pad over what they did in Origins, which honestly, you kind of had to hold down the button, and I just found that to be really inconvenient.
Oh, yeah.
But I really enjoyed the story. I really loved I enjoy the characters. I'm enjoying the side quest. I'm curious about Layla, which I was so Okay, so when I remember when I heard Assassin's Creed Origins was going to have a new main character in the modern day, I was like, I really want it to be a woman because, you know, Adam and Eve were the first two assassins, and I thought it'd be really, really cool if they did a female.
No, I object to that. No, no. Ubisoft, you guys are horrible people. No more. We don't want women in Assassin's Creed. No.
No. Honeybee. Let me speak.
Stupid women.
He's joking around if you guys can't tell.
Yeah, if you guys are like, Hurricane, are you hating? I'm like,
no.
What?
Okay, so what I was trying to say was, because to me, I was like, it would be really cool if they had a woman as the main character in the modern day after Desmond, because then Desmond could have been Adam, and then the woman would have been Eve. I don't know if that makes sense. That's just how, that was just my line of thinking. I thought it would just be really cool, and I was so happy and shocked when I saw there was a female main character.
That's kind of, you know, it's kind of funny you said that because it's like one of the goddesses are like before Desmond died, you have played your part. Now you must be Adam. We need new Adam, so you have to be Adam. And Desmond's like, wait, hold on a second. What? What? I don't want to be Adam. Too late. You made your choice. And then she strips him butt naked, like takes off his clothes, and Desmond's like, what the hell? Hey, I'm cold. Minerva, Jupiter, whoever you are, give me back my clothes.
That was Juno.
Juno, I want my underwear.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that, and then I also thought it was interesting too that that basically how the Assassin's Creed logo came. I love that. I thought it was really cool too because I realized by the time that we finished the game that the story Bayek was a vehicle to get us to basically his wife. He kind of was the bridge. Like, Bayek wasn't necessarily who he was involved in the story, but and while he was technically the main character of this story, his wife actually played a huge role, and I just thought, like, it's such a, I don't know how to describe just how cool I think that how they did that, because it kind of almost reminds me, like, now that I'm thinking about it in retrospective, it almost reminds me of, like, reality. We basically play parts in other people's stories. You know, it's funny, but we might be the vehicle that helps someone else.
It's kind of funny how you mentioned it.
Or chains over it or something.
I don't know. To me, it just kind of throws the whole Assassin's Creed 1 story out the window, because they made it seem like Altair was the first person that built up the Creed. And like he built up like Ezio's Brotherhood or something like well, not really build up Ezio's Brotherhood, but like Ezio, he built up like the Brotherhood. So
I noticed that you thought something else. From my understanding of the first Assassin's Creed game, the Assassin's Creed order was already established. That's why you have Al-Mulim and the other assassins. What Altair did was he improved the Brotherhood, and essentially, I actually think he disbanded, if I remember correctly. He actually ended up more or less disbanding the Brotherhood. But his contributions post Al-Mulim are huge, and he made a huge impact. That's why he's so well known. Ezio made an impact because
yes, I did. I made a quick impact
because he rebuilt the Italian Brotherhood.
The liberation of Roma has begun. The liberation of Roma has begun.
Your voice is so good.
Grazie. Catalina.
So, yes. I thought it was really, really cool too that Aya or Amunet, whatever you want to call her, at this point I know she's
oh yeah, that line. I am not Aya. I am not a woman. I am made from feather. I am Amunet, a crazy cuckoo assassin. Then she puts on her hood and she disappears, and that's it. That's the game.
No, I just besides from her statue being in the basement room in Assassin's Creed 2, and technically in Brotherhood as well in the modern days, I just wow, I lost my train of thought. I don't know.
I mean, the whole.
I'm really excited to see her story. I know that Origins is supposed to have like 2 more games, so I'm really, really excited to see what happens from there. And I'm
oh yeah. In the end of Syndicate, it's like the woman is talking to like one of the goddesses or something, and that just was like out the window. And it's like, hey, new Assassin's Creed game, Origins, and there you have a new main character. It's like, can you
in the modern day
get to the Apple of Eden?
Yeah. So he also played Syndicate. What were your thoughts on Syndicate?
I thought Syndicate was pretty cool. I like that you can have what's his name, Jacob Fry and Evie Fry. This game would have been perfect for co-op. One player controls Jacob, the other person controls Evie, and you know, you two assassinate all the other bodyguards. Like Jacob is he's a cool dude, but honestly though, it's nowhere near as good as Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Say it right. If you were to say my name, you have to say it right. Da Firenze.
Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. I like that. I mean, that started basically the Brotherhood in Rome. And then Ezio later revealed it. Okay, sorry, that's what I had to say.
That is it. But yeah, I'm not saying Requiescat in pace, but she didn't say there's no one as good as me.
Well, I thought you were kind of confused too. You're like, why does she say that? I'm like, because she's in Rome, which is in Italy, so I think it's appropriate. I mean, I guess in reality though, she wouldn't be saying it in Italian. She'd be saying it in Latin. Was that what they spoke? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Somebody correct me, please. I don't think I'm getting my history right.
And then Ubisoft is glitching up his podcast, and he goes like, "Okay, stop it. We're not making any sales because you two are hurting our games. Stop it. Stop bashing our games."
Ubisoft, we love your game.
No, you don't. Just for that,
I love this.
Just for that, we're not making any more women's for Assassin's Creed. That's it. No, stop it! Stop it! Stop it, or I'm gonna glitch you one more time.
Yeah. So Syndicate, you thought was pretty good?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, like I said,
man, I remember when I played Syndicate, I wanted to start crying because I was so happy. Because I'm like, yes, now this is an Assassin's Creed game that I remember playing. Unlike Unity. Unity has its issues.
Unity is trash. Let's move on. But yeah,
and I love the last fight in that game in Syndicate.
It was kind of funny. It's like, I choked you, Ivry. Now it's Jacob's turn. Now it's Ivry's turn. Now it's Jacob. It's like,
but that makes sense.
It's like, oh god, should I just choke both of them? Wouldn't that make it easier for me to like, just kill them both? No, we have to have the main protagonist to kill me because I'm you know, whatever.
But it made sense.
Like, oh yeah, like I'm not hating it at all. I thought that was pretty funny how like he just chokes Evie, then chokes Jacob, and then chokes Evie again. It's having one of them to run up to what's his face to you know, like having to run up to him and kill him, and that's just funny. Like, this dude is hilarious. They should make him more likable as a bad villain. There's one moment where like he was playing the piano. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and then some guy's like, hey, bad news, boom, shot him in the head, and he's like, stop interrupting my piano lessons.
Oh my gosh, and why don't you talk about all the glitches you encountered?
Oh yeah, Syndicate has lots of problems. I have encountered a lot of glitches. There is one where I was climbing in the tower. I have it all on Facebook, by the way. I was climbing in the tower, and somehow I phased through the building, and I was falling for like 2 minutes, and then the game desynchronized. There's another glitch where I was playing as Evie. I was in the bank, and I jumped off the,
you know, trying to jump.
I jumped off the
ledge.
Yeah, I jumped off to the ledge
of the pillar,
and then I was like floating, falling.
Yeah. It was basically Evie's like falling animation, but she was in the air, and then it desynchronized afterward. But when I played Syndicate, I had like none of these glitches. I might have one of those like the entire game froze once, maybe, because that normally happens, at least through through me playing Assassin's Creed like once, but
and
he was encountering glitch after glitch.
And there was another one where I was like on the train trying to like find some boxes or something. I forgot what mission it was. It's the one where you have to find the boxes.
You were doing that one mission where you had to like tackle the guy or whatever, and you ended up diving underneath the dock, and you had trouble getting out from there, and the entire thing like just phased through. And you're like, really, I'm not supposed to be under here.
Yeah. Oh Lord. And by the way, as I was saying, there was another one where I was doing this mission where you have to find boxes. I think it's the beginning of the game or something like that. I'm pretty sure you AC fans probably know this. So after I finished the mission, failed like 4 times, I did the mission, watched the cutscene, and then I desynchronized. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Please tell me this is a joke. And then I started from the beginning. I put the controller down. I said, you know what? I'm done. No.
Yeah, I remember that time when you were getting like it was like you were towards the train and you desynchronized for literally no reason.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, no, it's just like, why did you desynchronize?
I think
I was watching it. I was like, how did this happen?
I think Ubisoft hates me. Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's right. We hate you because you say bad things about our games. You deserve it, Hurricane. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Like Ubisoft, why do you hate me?
Oh, honey, they don't hate you. They just decided to give you a bunch of glitches to make your
because
that you don't like the game more than Ezio.
I said I like Ezio's story. I mean, his trilogy. Oh God, I really should.
You also too, Syndicate drove you nuts because you want to know more about Sean and Rebecca.
Oh yeah. And whatever happened to Sean and Rebecca?
I love them.
I mean, is Sean alive? Is Rebecca? If they're not, you know what though? Like, there should be an Assassin's Creed game where like it takes place in 1930s, around the Martin Luther King time era or something like that. He gets shot by Templars or something like that, and you know your assassin's ancestor has to, you know, find the guy or you know something along with historical people, something that's like not too modern, but something in the 30s era or whatever. I thought that would be interesting. But that's just my
something that's more modern but not modern day.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure people in the comments are going, "That's not how Assassin's Creed game works. What about the Animus?"
No,
I don't know. I just think it'd be a fun thing to do. And we imagine you have to play as Sean or Rebecca.
That'd be interesting. Oh man, I love Sean and Rebecca.
I can't believe Ubisoft killed off Desmond.
From my understanding, a lot of people didn't like Desmond.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought Desmond was a good character.
Yeah, I like Desmond. I just like after he died, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I really liked the Easter eggs, but
or maybe Desmond isn't dead, or maybe his clone is still out there.
Maybe he doesn't have a clone. That's just a fan theory.
Oh, speaking of clones, should we even talk about AC3 or should we just wrap it up?
AC3? There's no clones in AC3.
Oh, never mind then.
That's the one that Desmond died in. You mean that during Syndicate there was all those first civilization people
magic
clones.
This game has magic.
No,
magic.
It's not magic.
It was magic.
No, it's not
magic.
No,
magic.
No, it's extremely advanced scientific techniques.
Magic.
No.
Magic.
No.
Magic.
No.
Then explain the apple. Explain the glowing ball.
Human. It was created to control humans.
It was magic.
No, it wasn't.
It was magic.
Oh, jeez. But you see, this is like what they talk about when they're like people, like basically humans aren't smart enough. I'm like.
Okay, audience, what do you think?
No, I mean, I take it back, Honeybee. You're super smart, Honeybee. Yes, you're right. It's bad.
I was gonna say, like, what do you think, audience? Is it magic or for Civ? And then, like, all the audience are, like, fighting on the... Like all of our audience are beating up each other. Like, no, it's magic. No, she said it was civilization. No, he said magic. For Civ. Magic. Civ.
Extreme scientific technique.
And all of our audience end up in the hospitals because of this stupid podcast. I'm sorry.
Oh, I hope not. Okay.
Please don't.
Have you played anything else?
Let's see. Oh yeah, I went back to playing Hyrule Warriors 3DS, and my eyes were just like, oh god. Oh, I can't wait for the Switch.
You've been playing that too on the Wii U, right?
I played it once, and I'm like, there's nothing really much to do. God, there was so many games that I want to get for the Switch. There's this new Kirby game that's coming out, but I think Kelly. I almost called you Kirby. I think Kelly would like it.
Oh, you think so? Well, then maybe we'll have to get it and play it together.
Oh yeah. And I'm definitely getting the Pro Controller because holding the game controller sideways.
Not your thing.
Also, just to point out one thing. I was gonna say something else. There
You
won't.
got the pest when he calls you.
Oh yeah. Is there gonna be Luigi's Mansion 3? No, okay.
Please. Luigi's Mansion 3.
Oh yes, please play my game. I wanna know Luigi's Mansion 3 game, please. When am I going to be a Mario RPG episode? Let's see. Mario RPG episode.
Oh yeah, Luigi's not in Mario RPG. I forgot. He was literally briefly in the beginning, and that was it.
Well, I can't just throw him out there. Hey Luigi, what you doing here?
I don't know. Did you see a mouse? He was touching me. He lifted me up and he put me here. We're supposed to be rehearsing a parade.
Parade?
Oh yeah, I'm in a parade. It's wonderful. You should come visit me. Oh, thank you.
Luigi.
Thank you very much. How do I get back to the parade?
You don't.
Oh.
In fact, you stay here with us.
Oh
And
no,
you have
I don't
some
want
fun.
to. Okay.
This bee is sick.
Hello everybody. I'm unexpectedly here for this video that I'm not supposed to be on. It's what do I talk about?
I'm not sure, but we should
So my
probably
favorite-
actually get going now.
Of course, every time I'm on videos, everybody has to go.
Sorry, Luigi,
Nobody wants to talk to Luigi. No, it's okay. I'm used to it.
But we love you in Luigi's Mansion.
No, you don't. No, I'm so sad now.
Oh, Luigi, no.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, Luigi, you can talk more.
Okay. Why am I not in Mario Odyssey?
I don't know, because Nintendo's poopy.
Yeah. And you said poopy, it's funny. Poo poo. Pee pee. Sorry.
Sorry.
I haven't been too much fun with the voice.
Sorry, yeah.
No, it's okay.
I just remember Max and a man recording me in the background just going, dude, you should be in more videos. It's funny. You should be the voice.
Yeah, I remember that too. That's pretty funny. I think that we should probably get going now. It's almost an hour.
Oh yeah.
All the likes, comment, subscribe, hit that bell.
If you guys think we should do more podcasts, let us know.
And if you can think up a name for our podcast, let us
Sound
know.
more good. Doesn't have to be fanfic like, ooh, we should do something with the flying podcast or the cheddar to cheese people.
Also, like, what kind of topics do you guys want us to cover in this? I was trying to think.
GameXplain is already doing podcast. We don't want to do what like other people. We don't do something like podcast, but a little bit more of like how we do it.
Well, that's why I was like, well, we can talk about like what's upcoming on your channel. We can talk about any sort of like new gaming news. You can talk about the games that you played. I can talk about games actually too. But
Games and Warriors already doing his news channel, but I'm not.
Well, who cares about him? No offense to him, but I don't care.
Oh, Jesus, Kelly.
I watch you, honey.
Jesus, Kelly. That's not nice.
I watch you, honey bee.
And then Games and Warrior does a video about you. Guys, this person said bad things about me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I just love the way he said it. It's ridiculous. Diculous. Now he's not gonna talk to me anymore. He's like, I was gonna do a collab with you, Hurricane, but now that you made fun of me, it's not gonna happen.
Aww. Well, yeah, I guess we're gonna go now.
All right, everybody. We'll see you later.
Bye. See you next time, maybe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. My wife.
My hubby.
That's so stupid. My wife.
Oh, jeez.